Oh shit.
Okay, so a few things before we get started here. I haven't uploaded in like a week because shit's been going down. My brother had to move back into my house, and then one of my dogs died. So it's been a week off for me, and it's a little weird and hard to get videos in narrate and stuff. So while I had a system before, now I don't really, and it's just kind of be sporadic again. Welcome back. You know, that's how things are gonna go. Also, thanks for Ferris for making me that intro. I can never thank you enough, buddy. So we're going to start with a TCGO match today, and it's going to be great because it's with one of my great friends named Simon. He's from Canada, and Canadians are always on the up and up. So, you'll probably see me talking to him a great deal during this match. And I'm playing with a Darkrai deck and this is with the new Plasma Storm codes, and as you can see, they got sleeves now, which is really cool. And he's going to be using a big basics deck, a Mewtwo Landorus sort of thing. And pretty much the biggest card in the format right now is going to be the Hypnotoxic Laser. It's just too good. It automatically poisons your opponent, and you flip. If heads, they're asleep. Verbank City Gym, you add 2 additional damage counters if you're poisoned. So I could hit him with a Hypnotoxic Laser, and it will do 30. So, between turns, man. So it's quite a bit to handle. He's actually going to be able to get the first Hypnotoxic Laser off, which is going to suck ass. And also going to mean he's going to be able to take out my Sableye first turn because of X-Ball, and then the poison damage will take me out. It's a little bit unfortunate, but I am able to get some pretty good cards. I got a Juniper up in this business. I got the computer search, so things are not too bad. I search for a laser myself. I actually get the sleep. I can attach Dark Claw, put down Keldeo, and attack a Dark to Darkrai, which is nice. And I pack 1 Enhanced Hammer for these types of situations. It's pretty cool. Now, I think I'm going to rush in here. That way I can get the Dark Patch on Darkrai. Or maybe I do that next turn, I guess. So, yeah. So, now he gets to put down another Mewtwo and get the switch to cure him of the poison. Play down that Juniper. And, so things are pretty even-ish right now. I mean, he's a prize ahead, but if I can, I'm going to try and force him to take 7 prizes. Because he'll still have to knock out 3 EXs, hopefully. And I have not done too much yet, but I kind of like where things are looking right now. I'm going to be able to get Darkrai out this turn. I just don't really know what to Skyla for. I think at this point, if you Skyla for a supporter, that's probably the best. And let's see what I do. Maybe even Bicycle, because I'm going to use most of the trainers in my hand this turn. But I'm going to look at the field a little bit and kind of count what I'm going to do. I'm going to energy switch and stuff like that. So I just Skyla for a Juniper. Just nice. I Dark Patch on the Darkrai, attached to the Keldeo. That way it can free retreat with Darkrai's ability, and then energy switch the Dark Energy from Keldeo to Darkrai, and now I'll be able to attack. If I go for the Toxic Laser here, I'll be able to do 140 this turn with Night Spear and the Dark Claw and the poison damage, and he's still asleep. So if he doesn't have a switch, that Mewtwo's going to be knocked out, and that's why this deck and those cards are really good this format. It's just been crazy. It's been crazy, man. I don't have too many plasma things going yet, but hopefully soon we'll be able to see more decks and we can see what they do and stuff like that. Now he's got Escape Rope here, and that's basically it's a switch and a catcher kind of in one. He switches one of his bench Pokemon to the active, and I have to switch one of my bench Pokemon to the active. So, I mean, I get to choose, but, you know, still sort of thing. And then I think he played a catcher after that, so he can have Darkrai out and be able to do damage with Hypnotoxic Laser and Hammerhead, and it's, yikes. But, luckily, I have a Dark Energy in my hand. I can attach it to Keldeo, rush in, or do it the opposite way, and I still have Darkrai. Now, I'm going to hit the, him with the laser. I was really hoping for a sleep because I don't want to take another Hammerhead. I'm going to Ultra Ball for a Sableye because he's kind of important right now. And at this point, I just kind of have to end. Bicycle didn't get me much. I could play down another Darkrai, which I will do because I see little reason not to. And actually, right here, I decide if he wants to knock me out, I'm gonna force him to have a catcher. I really want to get some resources back into my hand, so I'm gonna go ahead and Junk Hunt. I could get a Computer Search. I can get some Dark Patches, so I get that Darkrai out, Hypnotoxic Laser. So I decided to get a Dark Patch for one, and I think the second thing I grab here is another Laser. That way I could flip for sleep, or if he decides to go a different route, I can hit something. Even if I wanted to, let's say if I drew a catcher, I could catcher out the damaged Mewtwo and laser it. Although I think he used Max Potion on it, so yeah, he did. So that wouldn't help. But yeah, it's not a bad call to have like 30 passive damage and maybe a sleep. He's gonna use Tool Scrapper here, which I questioned at first, and then I saw that he was using Bicycle. Bicycle is kind of cool because it's an item card that lets you draw, and you draw until you have 4, which makes it not like super overpowered, but it's a cool card nonetheless. So he's going to Skylight here for a laser, and I think that sets me up perfectly for the Hammerhead knockout, which is unfortunate, and that's kind of sad. But I do have hopes to get a Darkrai out the very next turn, because I got the Dark Patch and Energy, and then a Juniper, so hopefully I get Juniper and do another Dark Patch or something like that. Or Energy Switch, or whatever, you know, what have you. So I'm going to Dark Patch here, put that Dark Energy on that Darkrai, and play down another Darkrai, attach the Darkrai. I think I'm just going to go ahead and laser here. I mean, it's in my hand, go for the sleep. I have to discard it anyway, so why not? And I do get the second Dark Patch, which is nice, super nice even. And then I gotta count damage and stuff, and it's gonna be just enough to knock him out with the poison. I can do 30 more of that Mewtwo on the bench, so now it's only got 80 damage left. And he promotes a fresh Mewtwo, and I'm feeling pretty solid, even though he's got the prize lead. So during his turn, he's got a pretty big hand. I've got a pretty big hand myself. I got 3 catchers, which is not going to do me a whole lot of good to have all 3 of them at once. But nonetheless, they're in my hand. Got an Energy, got a Darkrai, got a Sableye. Really, nothing that's going to be useful. I can attach next turn, which is good. It's always good to hit those energy drops, you guys. And we're chatting away, so it might take a little longer than usual. Like I said, he's a buddy. I met him a while ago. We went to, oh goodness, regionals in like San Jose or something. They road trip down from Canada, and that was pretty gnarly. It was actually their closest regionals, which is crazy. Here, you have to go, I don't know what to do. I just decide to end. I catch her first so I get the knockout, and then I end because I'm really not feeling what's happening here. I attached Dark Claw to the bench Darkrai because I figure the active one is probably going to get knocked out next turn. And I get a Dark Patch and a Laser, and I start counting things, and I'm like, shit, I can hit this Mewtwo for 140. If he doesn't like get an N, I've won. So I mean, I have the Dark Patch. I have an Energy Search, which is just as good as an Energy. So if I Dark Patch, attach Energy, hit the Laser, and then Night Spear for 110 because of Dark Claw. But bam, and then even if he switched in the Sigilyph, I have the catcher to even just make it more of a perfect hand. He's going to use Energy Search of his own and try and power up that Sigilyph maybe, or attach to just Mewtwo to get this knockout. I go into Sableye because I need to use a Dark Patch. Duh. So I'm like, yeah, okay. I think at this point I'm like, man, I have it all, so sorry. I hit the Laser, I get Tails, it doesn't really matter. He goes with an UGG, and I'm like, yeah, I know, I had it all in my hand, and it's kind of sucky. The Laser, okay, let's be honest, I hate Hypnotoxic Laser so much because it is too good. It is very much too good. It's more too good than Catcher is too good, probably. It's just a dirty card. Oh, I hate it. Ugh, disgusting. So that was the end of the match, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna try to get videos out as often as I can, such as like I need to get the LP done and stuff, and things like that. So I will see you guys next video, and that's gonna be all. So bye.